Cash, 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 cash on his ass. Uh? Hmm? What's up, y'all? I want to put some more water in my hair. It's looking a little dry. Cash only. What's up, Afua? Today is Hump Day Wednesday. You never heard of Hump Day Wednesday? Cash, 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 cash on his ass. Alright, let me stop. Kai is a guilty pleasure of mine. And you know what? Let's talk about sex today, because yesterday we got disconnected and we was having a good conversation, right? So I got a couple of inboxes from some people who wanted to ask me questions. So if you want to ask the goddess anything, you can ask me. Princess India, hi sweetheart. What's up, LV? You say you just heard of Hump Day? Oh Lord. It's just that's what people call it, just to be funny. But like I said, there's so much going on, and y'all know I talk about black issues all the time. But I'm like, let's take a break from that today. Let's have some fun. Ask the goddess anything. I want to answer somebody's question though. Somebody inboxed me something, and I want to start with that. So now, first and foremost, before I get there, let me set this disclaimer, okay? All right, because we're all adults. I hope we're all adults here, right? And I think sex is a topic that we stray away from because it's taboo, especially for a woman to talk about, right? It's taboo. Oh, people get the wrong idea. But let's be honest here. We are sexual beings, right? Sex is meant to procreate. Sex is also enjoyable. But I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about sex in man's point of view and a woman's point of view. And we talking about heterosexual sex here, people, because I don't know about any other type of sex, okay? So, the first question that I'm going to answer is, a gentleman asked me, this is very raunchy, and if you can't handle it, the door is there. You can always log off and tune out. But this question is very raunchy, but I am a grown-ass woman. I could care less what anybody thinks because this is not something I'm physically doing right now. I'm just going to answer the question. So he said, why is it that women do not want to swallow? Ooh, that's raunchy, right? First of all, that is a form of disrespect to some women. Anything involving sperm, semen, ejaculation. For instance, it was an episode of Insecure with Issa, right? And she was having sex with, what's the guy's name? Starts with a D. Daniel. She was having sex with Daniel, and he ejaculated in her eye. Ooh, right? So, she felt disrespected. She felt violated. Like, why would you do that? But it was actually a mistake. But because that's something that, especially in X-rated movies, you see guys ejaculating on women's faces, on their body parts, and that's supposed to be normal. But there are women who don't feel that is normal. There are women who don't engage in certain types of sexual activity because they feel violated, and that is understandable. But with saying that, ladies, this was a man who asked me this who was in a relationship. And maybe he's asking that because he's not getting that at home. And so when a man has desires, okay, and then the woman they're with is not fulfilling those desires, what is going to end up happening? What are they going to end up doing? So, there's some men that they're just disgusting. They just want to fuck anybody. But as women, I think if you trust the partner you're with, then you should be able to be uninhibited with sex. There shouldn't be any, you know what I'm saying? No inhibitions. Just, you know what I mean? And me personally feel like that's the best type of sexual connection when there's no inhibitions. Y'all are on the same page. There's no, oh, I don't do this. Stop. Wait, don't do that. No. That makes shit so awkward and uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But back to the question, because you know I veer off. As far as women allowing a man to come in their mouth. Again, you're not going to just let any man do that. But that's why you have to, as a woman, not give yourself freely to somebody that is not in love with you. So that you don't have to worry about, damn, if we make this video, is he going to put this shit up? If I do this, is he going to tell everybody? You know what I mean? So it's like, I understand why some women hold back. Because there are men who even lie on their penis. I mean, I've had that. I've had people come to me and say, oh, I heard you got a train ran on you. What? I never in my life did anything like that. And if I was bold enough to do something like that, trust and believe I would tell you guys. There's a lot of things sexually I have not done. And if I tell people this, they think I'm lying. Because a lot of times, this is what the norm is. For instance, as a woman, I know a lot of women have had lesbian relationships, bisexual situations. I've never done that. And I'm not knocking anybody who has, but then if someone asks me that and I'm like, no, why is that so hard to believe? That I just love peeing. Y2 Kenya, what's the question? This is a raunchy topic, so if you cannot handle this from the goddess, this might not be the live for you. Okay? But this has been something I've been mulling over for a while because people ask me questions, they inbox me, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just do it. It's nothing to be scared of. I'm grown. I'm single. This is not something I'm doing. We're just talking about it. But the question that I was asked from a guy who's in a relationship was, why don't women want to swallow? And I'm like, are you referring to your lady? Maybe she's not doing it because you're not doing that to her. Because there's some guys like that as well. They want to receive, but they don't want to give. Princess India, you haven't either? You haven't what, sis? Because I'm talking so much. I be missing what y'all answering. But what I'm saying is this. I feel like men need more of an insight on what women want. Because a lot of men are clueless. Even the men that think they players. For instance, I'm going to give you another example. Who's the rapper? Kevin Gates. His sex tape came out, right? And now he was known for talking shit. Like his penis was the golden rod, right? But then we see his sex tape and it was lackluster. Like you wasn't doing shit. What was you doing? All right? Listen. If you're going to be a slut, and that's male or female, if you're going to give yourself, make sure you put it down. Make sure you put that shit down. Because these fellas, especially young-minded men, and I'm not going to say a specific age group, this is just a young-minded type of man who feels like they got to get notches under their belt, right? You got notches under your belt, but you ain't really put it down on these women. Your sex was lackluster, but you feel like the man because they gave you the cooch. And ladies, y'all got to start telling these men when they not living up to the standards that they put out there. Oh, you haven't been with a girl, Princess India. Okay. You said, LOL, Lord, I remember that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, again, I'm not knocking anybody who have done that. But that's just not something that I have ever been passionate about. Women are beautiful. But you know what attracts you. You know what makes you feel like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And females ain't it for me. But anyway. What else was I gonna talk about? Men pleasing women. I'm telling you, I wish there was certain men that knew what they was doing that could give these men lessons, because these niggas really don't have what it takes. I'm sorry. And they think they do. They get their information from pornos, thinking, because some of these pornos are biased, and that's why a lot of women started directing pornos. By the way, I love X-rated movies. I'm grown. I don't indulge in them as much as I used to, because I got 2 little kids. But when I was younger, oh please. Me and my homegirls used to get mad DVDs and just watch them, right? And I think a lot of guys do that too. They study these things, and some of these pornos are biased. The man is not pleasing the woman. All he's doing is getting his dick sucked and putting his penis in her, and that's just not gonna cut it. 2020, we need real lovemaking. Period. Okay? If you thirsty for cooch out here, you better be putting it down. Let me see what y'all say. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for tuning in. And Paul, you as a married man, now, I know when you're in a relationship, things start to get boring, but y'all gotta learn how to spice shit up. Take your wife to the beach one day. Get a babysitter. Take her to the beach and make love to her. Like, we gotta stop allowing society to dictate that, if you're tired of somebody, you could just walk away from them and find somebody new. No. Get that one person that you really vibe with, that you really love, and make love. Like, Princess India, they doing a job, not making love. Exactly. It's like, save that shit. Save that whack penis. 3 pumps and you're done. I don't need that. That's what you trying to go out here searching for, fellas? To give somebody 3 to 4 minutes? Nah, sir. You gotta come better than that. Yes, you gotta keep it fresh, Paul. Because it's so easy to say, she has kids. Oh, she don't have time for me. You make the time. Y'all fellas be so quick to give up and look for something new, when something new ain't always something better. You said, I know a few beaches where I can do it publicly. That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm talking about. Now, and fellas, y'all could chime in if it's something that y'all feel ladies don't do. It's something that is like, damn, I wish you would do it. But again, it's a total vibe. It's an exchange. I remember when I was younger, I had a boyfriend who wanted me to give him head, but he didn't want to give me head. Who the fuck are you? That's a non-negotiable. I dare nigga to come to me with that in 2020. I dare him. I gotta turn this fan on. Like, what? Where they do that at? Right, Y2 Kenyan. Like, it's laughable. But yeah, I like to give my pointers, because if you're gonna come approach the goddess, you better come with it. Going forward, 2020, I'm gonna manifest everything I want. Period. I'm not accepting no shorts. Alright? That's it. So, whatever y'all want to ask me, it's 11 of y'all in the chat. Ask me. I will answer it truthfully. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, Goddess Masterpiece. Hit the notification bell so y'all know when I'm live, because this is where I'll be most of the time now. Alright? Ask me whatever you want. But yeah. And now that we talking about X-rated movies, did y'all see Kim Kardashian and Ray J? I know this is an old one, but that shit stuck in my mind because she did nothing. A lot of y'all ladies be beautiful but don't know how to do shit. Like, you gotta shut these men down. If you gonna be putting yourself out there, shut it all the way down. Right? Why would you give somebody some whack shit if you're not gonna put it down? What is the point? like I'm just like, what is the point? You know what I'm saying? And that's male or female. But really for the fellas, because y'all be the thirsty ones. Y'all, it's women who throw the puss too, but men always want sex. They don't even care. Like, I'm seeing so many horny men out here in these streets. What you said? Paul Roach says that was horrible. Yo, my sis Samore, the comedian Samore, said she had a comedy stand and she was like, Yo, y'all saw that fucking Kim Kardashian? I want to plug in my joystick, like, do something, bitch. Donkey kick. Something. Punch. Something. Out. Yo, that's one of the funniest jokes because it's true. She was literally a dead fish. Beautiful body. Beautiful girl. But she ain't, like, how Mimi put it down with her. Y'all remember Mimi? And Mimi was like 45 at the time. Swinging from fucking shower rods. Like, if you gonna show your ass for real. Damon Beverly, you said facts. You said she not beautiful to us, only y'all. Y2 Kenyan. Paul said a train wreck. You said sometimes less is more. You mean sexually? For who? I mean, listen, it's a different vibe for different times. So sometimes you want it slow and steady. You want to make love, and there's other times you just want it like a marathon. Like I'm not sweating. If my wig ain't tilted, you know what I'm saying, eyelashes hanging, I don't want it. Princess India, probably assets. Oh shit. And that too, these chicks be having all the ass shots, flat stomach, banging body, and they can't even move. Girl, you can't even move, sis. Like, what you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So, for the fellas, what do y'all like? Like, what is it that a woman does that is a turn on, and what is a turn off? Princess India and be garbage in these sheets. You said, but Kim pussy probably bland. I'm done. It is. Y'all gotta see that. I wonder if that video's still floating around. Ray J did his thing. She was like, are you asleep? Are you snoring? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to talk about that. But I want to know what y'all... Okay, let's go with the turn-offs. What turns y'all off about a woman? Sexually. Right? Because we can't just keep it one-sided. I talk about the fellas being too pump chumps. Talk about the fellas not pleasing a woman first. What is it that the women do or don't do? You said, Emmanuel says, men like a little bit of aggression from a woman sexually sometimes. Oh, see? Now we getting somewhere. And when you say aggression, what do you mean? You want her to just do all the work? Paul Roach, I hate the porn where the man make all the noise. Ah, exactly. Like, who's the dude? Who's my dude that talks so freaking much? And you be like, shut up. The skinny, dark-skinned dude. Yo, he is annoying as shit. Like, boy, shut up. You said if the woman is quiet, that's a turn off? Wow. You said I'm fucking up. A fool Picasso. I don't like heavy set fat women. No offense, just being honest. Sexually, I don't like it. Oh, God. And some men do. Like, slim men like big women. So, I guess it just depends on a body type juxtaposition. Now, what about pheromones? Do y'all know what pheromones are? Like your natural smell? Do y'all get turned off by somebody's natural smell? Now, we're not talking about body odor, like genital odor. I'm talking about just their natural body scent. Sometimes you just don't connect with somebody's natural scent. And fellas, y'all gotta pay attention to this too. For real, because it's not just a women thing. Y'all talk about women's vaginal smells. But sometimes men, especially men that drink, smoke, y'all have smells too. The liquor comes out of y'all pores. But y'all will drink all night, wake up the next day, and don't shower. You stink. Nobody wants you to touch them like that. So we both have to understand each other when it comes to those things. But most of the time, it's men talking about women. Princess India says, yeah. You said, LOL, nah, big women like slim men. Oh, shit. It's hard to talk in here because too much typing. Nah, I feel you. I understand what you're saying. I don't like to type that much either. But yeah. y'all could just give me a brief whatever. Like, what don't you like? I'll give y'all some time. But I told y'all some things I don't like. The 2 pump chumps. You gotta learn how to hold it. You gotta learn how to make your mind go somewhere else. And I'm sorry. I'm being honest. And again, because if you please a woman first, if she comes first, she's gonna make you come even harder. Remember that. Okay? So once y'all know that, everything's gonna fall into place. You said bland pussy. Emmanuel Brick says no, by aggression I mean throw it back and ride me hard. Ooh, facts. Cause I be watching some movies and these girls are dry. I'm not even turned on by. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? She's not even moving. Like, what is you doing, sis? You can't let. The worst thing about X-rated movies, because you know I love to ride. That's my favorite position. So I love to see a woman ride, right? And so a lot of these women be letting the man control the situation. No. If he's laying down, he should not be controlling that ride. No, sis. Sit your ass down and relax, sir. Let me do this, okay? Right, Princess India? Like, don't try to move me. No, stop. Because I know the spot. And that ain't it. That's you moving me away from... Yo, somebody put a meme up about that the other day, and I swear I should have liked it 1,000 times. They said, don't you hate when you tell a man you about to come and then he want to start going harder? No, nigga, that's when you stay the fuck still. All right, don't move. Just don't move. Just stay right there. Emmanuel Briggs, I like sexually conservative women. Okay, so you like to do the work, and that's perfectly okay. Y2K, I'm a grown man, baby. Pleasing my woman turns. What? Oh, you put an email? I have been trained. I don't get mine until she get hers. That's what I like to hear. And spread the word. For these men try to go slinging peen in the streets, make sure you putting it down. Because the girls do talk. Wait, Princess says, let me ride this horse myself. Oh my God, that was corny. No, it wasn't. I like that. Damon Beverly says, a woman that acts like a man. You like that? A fool says, my Trinidadian friend say he doesn't want a woman taller than him because that means she's capable of knocking him out. Well, if that's the case, a lot of women are capable of knocking me out. That's crazy. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to your friends. You gotta listen to yourself. You say email was a typo. Auto text. I meant me. Oh. You said some women are too concerned with laying they looking cute. That's the whole fact. That's true. Ladies, y'all gotta take that wig off. Don't worry about your hair and your makeup. Don't worry about making ugly faces. Don't worry about, oh my God, my stretch marks. Oh my God. Because a real man don't care about that. When you putting it down, you don't see none of that. A fool says, I'm going to be embarrassed if I get my ass beat by a woman. Oh, listen. I don't know why you listening to your friends talking about you going to get your ass beat by a woman. Oh, God. Not going to happen. No, I know what you meant. A fool. But yeah, I'm glad you tuned in too. Because the young kings, y'all need lessons too. So when you start exploring, you know that your mission should be to please a woman. Don't look at all these pornos leading you astray. Because they set it up like that for reasons. They get paid for certain things, to do certain things. So I only like the pornos where the man is just pleasing a woman. I don't want to see just she's slobbing knob and he's just trying to put his dry ass meat. I don't get that shit the fuck out of here, okay? Said I'm kind of joking. No, I know you're joking. But yeah, so what else? Y'all said y'all like an aggressive woman. Well, somebody said that. Somebody said they like a conservative woman. And stop giving tips to women, making them harder for me to get. How is that? How is that? That's not true. Persistence is key, King. You have to be persistent with some women. Some women are gonna play hard to get because that's what they was taught to do. Do you want a woman who you approach and she's like, hey, you want me? No, you don't want that. You want a woman who is going to take her time with you. You can't give up. All right? You can't be a weak man and say, oh, she said no, so she doesn't like me. That's not true. She could dead be in love with you, be so attracted to you, and tell you no because that's what women are supposed to do. That's what we were taught to do. Right? You can't make it easy for a man. That's just, come on now. Damon Beverly, a woman that acts like a man turns me off. Meaning what? Like she's throwing herself at you? Like, a fool says, why is that? What do you mean, why is that? You know I be talking so much. But would you listen to what I was saying? Like, you have to show a woman that your interest lies in her. Because so many men are attracted to different women, right? Women don't want to feel like, oh, I'm not special. They want to feel special. So if I see you, that you're a flirt, you're flirtatious with this or that woman, you tried to get with me, you gave up, then you see my friend and you try to talk to her, it's like, you're showing yourself to not be a stand-up man. Because a man that knows who he wants is going to pursue who he wants, and that's it. He's not going to give up. Hello, Papa Soul Searcher. Thank you for tuning in. A fool says, who said I don't want a woman who's easy? Why not? Oh, shit. Okay, well, there are men like you too. And that's why they have strip clubs, OnlyFans, and the whole stroll. Because, listen, don't you want to know that your woman is not going to just give it to anybody that asks or tries to pursue her? I mean, but again, it's your personal preference. I can't tell you not to want an easy woman. I know a lot of men that like easy women because they don't have to work too hard. You know what I mean? A lot of times they have the money. That woman needs the money. And even exchange ain't no robbery, right? He ain't got to work too hard because he got something she want. She got something he want. You said, well, if I pursue, then I'll be chasing. What the fuck? So, that's your job. You don't know that a man's job is to chase, to hunt? That's not our job. Some women make it their job because they desperate. But that's not our job. We're not supposed to chase a man down. Papa Soul Surgeon. My name says it all for me. Soul Surgeon. I hope you live up to that title, though. Since you want to call yourself a soul searcher. You said, and I'm not a strip club person. Not right now. Well, where you going to find these easy women at? You got to know who you are. And, you know what I mean? You attract what you are, what you want. Manifest what you want. Don't give up because one woman didn't say hello. That's the worst way you could meet a woman, by the way, is on the street. A real woman, anyway. And it depends. If you meet a woman on the street, you got to approach her in a certain type of way. Don't call me from your vehicle. Hey, can I talk to you? She's going to keep walking. Because now, what is she supposed to do? Come to you? Come to your car? Let me tell you something. A real man is going to get out his vehicle and run that woman down and say, excuse me, miss. Excuse me. Can I talk to you? You're beautiful. Do you have a man? Do you have a husband? Like, you come with respect. You don't come putting a damn spotlight on her, making a scene on the street. Papa says, that's where I am, right, sis? A fool. So y'all complain about niggas being thirsty and now you're telling me to chase. What the hell? No, see, you getting it twisted. It's a difference between being thirsty and I'm not calling it chasing. I'm saying pursuing. It's the wordplay you're using. You're not chasing somebody that you want. That's not chasing. That's, I want her and I'm not going to stop until I get her. Like, honestly, persistence goes a long way with me. I'm not going to give you a chance the first shot. I'm not just going to open myself up to you just because you asked for my number. You have to show me something. What Y2K, I like short women, tall women, thick women, petite women, light skin, dark skin. I like them easy and I like them hard. I like them innocent. I like them innocent. Yo, Y2K, you mad funny. What is your sign? I think you told me you was a Sag, if I'm not mistaken. Papa Soul Searcher says, that's where I am right now, says, I don't know before. He said, and I can't do shit with no stripper. Why not? She's just stripping. Allegedly. Emmanuel Briggs, I love a woman who will let me pull her hands back. Nah, that's fine. You could be aggressive, but you also got to be a love maker too. And you also have to know how to please a woman. Because if you come and try to, you going so hard to sleep with a woman and you finally get her and it's lackluster, don't waste my time. I could have had a V8. Princess India, yeah, but the chase is considered as simp behavior to society today. These dudes hitting girls with skateboards if they get a no. LOL. Thank you for bringing that up, sis. A whole fact. I wanted to make a live about that. Because that was so ridiculous. I mentioned it the other day, but I know that type of man. I've experienced that type of man. It wasn't a skateboard. It was a fist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been assaulted by a man for turning him down. Okay? I know that all too well. I guess that's a New York thing. These men, you cannot turn them down aggressively. You have to turn them down with kid gloves because they get in their feelings. I remember me and my friend, I tell this story all the time. We was kids and we was walking to the store. It was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And these guys was like, yo, shorty, yo. So we ignoring them like, You know they started throwing bottles at us? Like we had to run, like glass bottles started breaking by our feet because we ignored them. We didn't say, get the fuck out of here. We just was like, shorty, Men can't take it. They can't take it. Oh, yeah, you are sad. So I have a good memory. A fool says, we can't touch strippers. They don't let you sit with them. What strip clubs you listen. Okay. You got to go to them underground strip clubs. Yes, y'all. But yeah, but these men be out of pocket. And this is why I'm talking about it. Like, you want to try to talk to somebody, she turned you down, and you hit her with a skateboard. Are you sexually frustrated, sir? Like, I don't understand. Emmanuel says, people need to relearn the art of seduction during their pursuit of someone. A lot of men, they need to read these books. There's a lot of books out. But I know it's some fellas that don't like to read. So they need a man to teach them. Like, what are you doing? I love a man that knows he gotta say, come sit on my face. All of that. That's the type of man that we need. We don't need a man like, oh, come give me some wop. No, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You're not getting shit until you show me something. He said, shout out to my girls out here, 10 toes down. I make sure them cheap tricks stay off of them. I like girls. But only one at a time. I'm a one-woman man. You a Sag, and I don't believe you. Sagittarius men are, I don't know. I've never been to a strip club anyway. I'm done with that conversation. Okay. You said show you what? Are you taking notes or not? Are you taking notes, Afua? Are you taking notes? Because it seemed like you the type of man that gets your feelings hurt easily. And you can't be like that with women. You just can't. They're going to hurt your feelings. And that's the thing. For the black men that can't take black women's rejection, they are weak as fuck. Because I promise you, that woman is probably the sweetest woman in the world. But you coming to approach her a certain way, she's trying to fill you out. She's supposed to just be like, okay, whatever you want to do. Oh, you want to go out? Oh, you want to come over? Whatever you want. No. That doesn't get you anywhere as a woman. It just doesn't. And even when a man says that's what he wants, he takes advantage and not realize he's taking advantage. Sag men are all over the place. They sound charming, but facts. I done got my heart broke by a Sagittarius. I was in love with the Sagittarius. Yeah, that nigga was a dog. He had a whole harem of hoes calling me. How the hell? And I had to ask him, like, it's no way you could be dating 5 to 6 women at one time. How are you? Because I see you almost every day. How the fuck are you making this happen? I said, you gotta be sleeping with numerous women in one day. And he admitted that he was. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm sorry. That's the type of shit these men do. And then they do all of that, and they fuck over a great woman, and then they want to come back years later like they got it in. Nigga, when that door is closed, it is bolted for good. So tread carefully with me, because if you really want me, you better keep me around. You say he just young. He hasn't been trained yet. I learned my game from women. See? I'm trying to give him free game. I'm giving him free game. Spirit Wonder, fellas, women put you through the shit test to test your manhood out to see how weak or strong you are. Thank you, Spirit Wonder. Thank you. And a lot of times they can't take it from black women. That's why women is getting hit with skateboards and all type of shit. They can't take it, and it's fucked up. Because we can't, it's like, we gotta be nice to men. We gotta, or give them some elaborate lies so they don't press us. You could tell a man I'm married, they be like, I am too. Okay, so that means what the fuck are you in my face for? And they still be trying. Princess India, that's the part that hurt the most too. Ew, exactly. Ew. Once you dated a man that have done that, and you know for a fact he was doing dirty shit, it could either make you depressed and feel like I don't ever want to love again, or a slut, because you just like, fuck these niggas. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because we all grown. That one time I got my heart broken from that Sagittarius man, I really gave up on love. I really didn't care no more. When I was in my early and mid-20s, I did not care about a man. But then I started realizing I hurt a couple of men's feelings. I realized that. And I realized it when it was too late, but I probably hurt some good men's feelings because I was so hurt from my past that I could not see that every man is not the same. And so, start dating random dudes, and that's still a lonely life too. I did that for a few years, and then you realize, like, I'm still lonely. I have options, but I'm still lonely. Like, that's corny as shit. Papa says, I know a woman whose husband is a Sag and the Bama is a trip. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, that's not the only sign of man that's a trip. But for me, I've witnessed a lot of Sagittarius men that were just not faithful. A fool says, at least I haven't hit no bitch with a skateboard. Why she gotta be a bitch? And please don't. Please don't. Be persistent. I'm telling you something. And it's how you approach people. If you approach them on the street, don't embarrass them. Because that's one thing I hate. Don't, yo, shorty. And then the whole block looks. And now I'm like, what's up? Can I get your number? Y2K and nah, that's that dude. Me and my girls don't have to lie to each other. You said girls? Shit, they call me to come talk to their new guy when he tripping. You have numerous girls? Oh my goodness. A typical Sag. Emmanuel says, a lot of these young men these days are too emotionally sensitive and thin-skinned. Thank you. They are. Because I don't think anybody taught them, male or female, how to approach the opposite sex. Or how to approach whatever sex. But we talking about heterosexual relationships right now. And That's a part of the problem. Like, what happened to the days where men courted women, where they would go to the woman's house? A lot of times women had a father figure in the home, and they would go to that woman's place and ask their parent or parents to take that woman out. Respect. There's no more respect these days, but men want so much of it, but they don't know how to give it. Papa says, I got you, sis. Thank you. Princess India says, I have to. Y2 says, oh yeah, we know you were a heartbreaker, LOL. At one time I was, not no more. I don't want to break nobody's heart, and I don't want my heart broken. I told y'all, the older I'm getting, the more vulnerable I'm getting. I don't want to be that type of woman that just doesn't care. Like my heart was totally cold. Nothing a man could do could affect me at one time. I kind of missed that shit. But then I started feeling again. A fool. Oh, I'm not that type of dude to be too embarrassed. I don't want no one watching me trying to shoot my shot neither. Good. And come to a woman with respect. Princess India. I had a dude try to talk to me on one aisle at the grocery store and saw him on the next aisle with his girl and kids. I almost vomited. Oh my God, sis. These men are fucking atrocious. And that goes with social media too. Y'all gotta be careful with social media. It's a guy that I know from the neighborhood. And I started following different... I wasn't following him until recently. I follow him on Instagram because I'm trying to... I'm starting my edible business. Well, I already started it, but I'm trying to promote it. So I'm trying to gain new followers and stuff. So he inboxed me or DM'd me immediately and was like, oh, give me a number. What's your number? First of all, I scrolled through your page already. You have a whole girlfriend. And literally, a few weeks after, it was Mother's Day, and he put up this elaborate post about his baby mother, his girl. You was just in my DM asking for my number. But you're putting your woman up. You're showing the world, oh, this is my lady, but that don't stop you from trying to talk to another woman on social media. These men are disgusting. A fool. Well, social media fucked up the dating world. Well, because that's the new wave, that might be the way that you have to date. I mean, unfortunately. Papa Soul Searcher, one of my biggest problems was that I was afraid of rejection. I think that was one of my biggest shackles. And I think that's my young king on here, Afua. That's his problem right now. He can't take rejection. What's your sign, Afua? When's your birthday? Maybe you don't know your sign. When's your birthday? Because you got to be able to take rejection as a man. You are a hunter. You are a king. Nothing should be able to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Y2K, we just friends though after relationship over. Oh, okay. A fool Picasso. Oh, you're saying okay. I'm not gonna say y'all private conversations. Author Empress Simone, hey sis. I know as soon as you came on yesterday, my live ended. I was so mad because my phone died. But we talking about sex. I know you a sexpert because I be seeing your post on Instagram, sis. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about certain things that men and women do that may be a turn on or turn off. I was talking about when a guy that asked me, why don't women swallow? Yeah, that's raunchy, but we grown. He asked me shit. Oh Lord, a fool, you a Leo? Just like my children's father. Oh God, no wonder. But he wasn't scared of rejection. He chased me for 7 months before I caved. And I'm not talking about chasing me on a everyday basis, but it was like he would call me all the time and we had good conversations, and eventually I was like, he's a nice guy. Let me give him a chance. So you never know where persistence could get you. It might take a while. You said Leos are hunters, lions. Then again, the lioness do all the hunting. But he's a young cub. He got to get his feet wet. But now I see why you like older women. Because I'm older than my children's father, too. Not by that much. Oh, hell no. I'm like 17 years older than this young king. You said LOS expert. You are, though. You be saying some hot shit. And I be like, ooh. Emmanuel Briggs, if someone see me shoot my shot, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just saying for me, I don't like the display. I don't like you to put me on the spot, because now if I turn your ass down, you gonna want to hit me with a skateboard? He said, I did that once. I asked a woman's father. By the end of the night, we on top of the car with it. Younger days. Don't judge me. See what I'm saying? You got what you wanted because you came with respect. That's all I'm saying is you got to kind of study women and know what type of woman that you want. Right? You kind of got to know. You see a woman that's all dolled up, made up, you got to know she's going to want money. She's going to want to be spoiled. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying a natural sister won't want to be spoiled either, but they're going to be more conservative with material things, right? You just got to analyze women. Papa Soul Searcher, he on his way. We all had to learn. Facts. And this wasn't just specifically for him. It's only because he's commenting, so I want to give him my feedback as a grown-ass woman who done seen a lot. Emmanuel says, okay. Thank you, Princess India. I love y'all so much for tuning in. I got some gummy bears somewhere. I just need one. My mouth is dry. But yeah, so Author Empress Simone, the skateboard incident was horrible. I was horrified. Is the young lady alright? She's alright. She did a little live video after. Her nose looked a little broken. And she has some scarring on her face. But she's not, like, in critical condition. And you know what she said? She didn't even call the cops on him. She didn't press charges. The community wants to press charges. Because she said what's going on right now where the cops is not really responding in certain areas. And she's like, no, this is part of the game. That was, I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. Her not wanting to get this man arrested. Because you know how the hood is. They don't like to snitch. But if somebody does something to you like that, that's why we need our men from the hood to protect the queens. The men that got balls to be protectors of the hood. Because we rely on the cops. And the cops are not really here for us right now. Y2 Kenyon, I love women. Thank you, women. Truly God's gift to the world. Thank you, King. Exactly. A lot of black women are misunderstood. They just want their respect. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of men, they try to take advantage of women who they know didn't grow up with their fathers. Because they feel like those women are easy. Or those women aren't, you know, expecting much. Right? So that's why when I think back, when I was younger, a lot of men would ask me, the first questions they would ask me when they first meet me would be, who do you live with? And now I know why that is. I didn't know then. They were asking because they want to know, can I ease my way in? Do she got a father? Do she got brothers? Right? So, yeah. Let me see. You said, yes, we do, India. Papa Soul Searcher, I have a story about this woman that I want, but she's too busy. She's about her business and don't have time for a relationship. At least that's what she told me. Let's keep it real. People do make time for what they want. If you really want somebody, you will squeeze them in somehow. But I'm not going to say she's not a busy woman, because honestly, there are people that have that mindset. Like, I'm not worried about love right now. I want to build my empire, right? And then if you as a man is not shaking shit up for her to make her feel like this is somebody worth my time, then They're going to give you excuses. Right? Sometimes y'all fellas miss the mark because you so worried about getting played that you end up talking yourself out of the drawers. Like, not trying to take nobody on a date. And we talking about before this pandemic, before shit was shut down. Niggas was trying to do Netflix and chill. They don't want to put no real effort and energy into a date. And dates don't have to cost that much. You could take me for a picnic in the park with your food stamps, my dude. Make some sandwiches. You know what I mean? Get a little cheap bottle of wine. Take me to a nice park. That don't cost much. Take me to the beach. That don't cost much. I've had to give people ideas because men like to make excuses about money. An ex-friend of mine, a girlfriend of mine, we're not friends anymore, but whatever. At the time, she's dating a guy who she said she keeps asking him to take her out, but he keeps complaining that he don't have it. Well, that was her first mistake, because if he say he don't got it, I wouldn't know, but I'm joking. But I'm like, but if you really like him and you want to look beyond the fact that he's saying he don't have it, put him to the test. If it's really about the money, give him a date idea. Tell him to take you to the beach one night. She gave him that idea and he took her to the beach that night. And she was so thankful, like, thank you for giving me that idea, because that's the test. Like, is it just that he don't want to date me, or is it that he really don't have the money? Author Empress Simone says she's a better person than me. He would have had to feel some pain. That's what I'm saying. He needed to get fucked up. He needs to get fucked up. A fool says, I understand women want to be spoiled, but some of them are just in a relationship for that. Fuck those types. I don't really know what to say about that. I feel like you gotta show a woman something. Again, it doesn't have to cost a lot, but you should put some type of thought and effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, by you coming to me and say you want to date me, but then when we plan a date, you say, can we go Dutch? You think a woman's going to be turned on by that? And Manu says, I'm glad that young man is okay. Skeeter Mills should be in jail and ashamed of himself. I got a daughter about that girl's age. I would have found that dude and dog walked his ass. Facts. 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 And the crazy thing is, like, I didn't grow up with my father. I don't have no older brothers. I'm the type that would have been in jail because I would have tried to fight him myself. A fool says, that's all I be trying to do, but they don't seem to want to. What do you mean that's all you want to do? What are you trying to do? What are you saying when you approach women? Y2K says, I've had sex on the beach. I've never done that. I'm just saying, I be giving other people ideas I ain't never did. Papa Soul Searcher, I'm going to keep pursuing her. She has a beautiful soul. That's why I'm a soul searcher. Good for you. Don't be a weakling. Because there's going to be one moment where she really opens her eyes and sees you for who you are. Keep the same energy. Don't feel offended if she's busy. You should be happy she's busy. That means she's not going to be looking to you to spoil her, right? Y'all got to stop giving up so easily. Y2 Kenyan. So we want to protect women, but women must know the code. You walk with your protector. Facts. Princess India, you got a point, Y2 Kenyan. Aww. He said, I love spoiling my woman. For that reason, she has my back too if I fall off. Let him know, king. Because when you are a real king, you're going to attract a real queen. It's manifestation. All right? And I'm going to give y'all a little insight to a tool that I use. That I'm not an expert on, but I'm getting into manifestation. Yeah, I know B. Simone, she's with the manifestation. But I don't know what the fuck type of manifestation she's into. But candle magic. Yes, I don't do voodoo. Candle magic works. Now, this is a process. You gotta clean. You gotta take a spiritual bath. Clean your bathroom, right? Get some Florida water. Florida water is something you could get out of the 99-cent store, right? Or they call it cologne water or something like that. But after you clean with like a bleach or whatever cleaner, you clean your bathroom space with this Florida water, right? Get you some sage or Palo Santo. Clear your energy out. Now you're gonna get a candle depending on what mood you're in and what you're wishing for. White is general, all purpose. That's used for new beginnings. Just a clean energy. Green for money. I like purple lavenders because that is, purple is for rich, wealth, friendship, different things. So if you Google different colors of candles, they would tell you what it means, right? You got to use that Florida water and sage for that candle. Clean it down. You get you an altar space. A space that's just cleaned off for that candle. And you focus and meditate and write a petition to the universe. And you tell the universe, thank you for everything you're blessing me with right now. Not what I hope for. It's happening right now. Thank you for blessing me with this amazing Nubian king in my life. Because our love is so strong. Thank you for blessing me with my soulmate, universe. And you tell the universe everything you're thankful for right now, even though it's not really happening. You can't tell the universe only knows what's happening now. You can't say, I want, I expect. No, it's happening now, right? And all the qualities you are looking for. Don't leave nothing out. Be very specific. And you light that candle with that petition under it. And you let that candle burn out. Don't you blow that candle out. And I'm telling you, just focus on what you want. Because I've manifested this, not with love yet. Because I'm a little scared. I haven't done my a real love candle yet. I only do these petitions for me to clear my energy, for my blessings to come through. Let me see what else y'all gonna say. All right. A fool. You getting mad? Hey, Shiny Valentina. Deja vu. I swear we had this conversation before. No, I talked about candle magic before. But I try to give people these pointers because I saw a guy post on my page, how do you meditate? And I'm not going to say I mastered it, but I'm telling y'all, I've manifested certain things. I was even shocked, like, yo, blessings is popping up for me. Like my energy, my aura have gotten cleared from these candles. Princess India says, yep. And it's not, and again, you don't practice this for somebody else. This is strictly for what you desire. You don't try to inflict harm on anybody with these candles. This is just for you. And you could even carve into the candle with, I don't know, something sharp, a knife, a box cut or whatever. You could carve into it your name, your birthday, and specific things that you are wishing for. Peace. I need $20,000. Put that on there. What y'all scared of? I'm still waiting for my $20,000. I did a money candle. I put $20,000, but I ain't gonna lie, I got money, but not that much. But I got some money after that. You gotta manifest what you want. Margarita says, thanks, I'm gonna try it for myself. And guys, YouTube has all of these things. It's a female on here, black woman. Her name is Mystic by the Crossroads. And she deals specifically with candle magic. And just check her out. There's other people, but because she's a black woman, I connect with her. And she'll break down what these candles are for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I love it. I love candles. I have so many different color candles. It's just that, I'm not gonna lie, the spiritual bath takes a lot out of me. And with my kids around, it's hard because you gotta really clean good. You clear all that dirt out. You can't get your blessings with old dirt and shit around. You know what I mean? You have to clear this space. Clear your mental space. You know what I'm saying? Light that sage. Put it in the shower with you, steaming. Just let it take over you. Some people don't like sage. They rather Palo Santo because sage brings in negative and positive energy. But to me, I focus on a positive because whatever you are thinking about is what you're going to manifest. You're not thinking anything negative while you're meditating on what you want. Yes. You said God is next to cleanliness. Exactly. You cannot get these blessings in a dirt-filled space. So that's kind of why I don't do it all the time, is because my bathroom is so small, and I use it's like a little altar in my bathroom, so I gotta clear everything out, wipe the walls down. I wipe the walls, the floors, the shower down, the walls in the shower, the tub, all of that. You gotta wash all of that, and then I go over it again. Just splash a little Florida water. It has this smell. Like, good smells give you good energy, right? So that's where the sage and the Florida water comes in. People have other things they use, crystals and stuff. I haven't dug that deep. But even just tapping into that worked for me. Okay, we done with that. On to the next. But yeah, it's time to manifest what y'all want and stop having fear. Stop being scared. Stop being down and feeling like I will never get this. If that's what you're gonna tell the universe, you ain't never gonna get shit. If you keep telling the universe, these niggas ain't shit, these niggas ain't gonna be shit. But if you say, my king is waiting for me, the king that's gonna love me forever, that's gonna treat me like a queen, that's what you're gonna manifest. Right? Right. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna wrap this up because y'all don't want to ask me no questions. We went from sex to relationships, but I love it. I love y'all so much. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm live. Y'all could cash app the goddess if y'all want to. Goddess_masterpiece. AEACE instead of IECE. And yeah, I'm here. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Have a good day, author. Yes, I'm on IG as goddess_masterpiece420. 420 is my birthday. And because I smoke hella weed. But yeah. Shh. And I'm on Facebook as Aaliyah Khadijah. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Have a beautiful day. I love y'all. Fellas, make love to your lady. Ladies, throw it back.